Is it time to downsize? Is it time to move to a smaller house? Even if you're thinking about moving to a larger house or moving out of the country or to a different state or city, we'll be talking about things you can do to help make your move a little bit better by getting into the mindset of downsizing. We'll also talk about list price reductions, Los Gatos House of the Week, and this last week's highs and lows in Santa Clara County. But first, if you're thinking about moving, download this checklist. It's in my blog. You'll see it. It'll be more formatted than this, but there's a link right here, free home buyers checklist. It goes through all the different little aspects of each room, including the entryway, curb appeal, all that stuff. So you can compare houses when you go to open houses, when you go home shopping, or you just happen to go to maybe 4 or 5 different open houses over a weekend. It helps you compare the houses you saw so you don't get mind blasted. Anyway, there you go. Price reductions, 137 price reductions in Santa Clara County right now, which is not a big deal. I think people are just edging to see where the market can go. And, you'll always have 5 or 10% of the listings that are not priced correctly, that are priced a little bit too much based on the condition of the house, the market, and location. The market kind of contracted. It didn't contract. It just didn't get to orbit this year. So people are realizing that because their houses are staying on market a little bit longer, like this one right here. And the reason why I picked this is because it's 95123 and it's really close to my house. So that'd be kind of fun to look at. 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 1,500 square feet, on market 27 days. Outlier, massive outlook. My houses stay on market about 7 to 10 days. I want to say recently has averaged about 9. 27 is far too long. So when you see that your house is not selling or you're not getting the traction you need, you've obviously overpriced it. Because everything we do in a consistent manner and we get results, right? If we do everything the same, and you come back to me and say, why aren't you selling my house? Why isn't my house selling? You think it's my fault. It's because of the price. If you've overpriced the house, and I don't want to point this out right here because, this thing was listed at 1.7 at one time. Now it's down to 1.3. They'll be lucky to get 1.3 because they overpriced it. But also look at where it is. Like, oh, Vito, that doesn't matter that it's next to a busy street. Yes, it does matter that it's next to a busy street. You have loud noise, you have extra dirt, you have all sorts of different things. And a house here is going to sell for less than a house over here or over here. And especially over here when it's close to the hills. You don't get a lot of traffic. It's quieter. It's more appealing. So you can ask for a premium. But you can't go and ask for $1.7 million on a house, even though the average house is $2 million in Santa Clara County. Even though this house is in decent shape, I don't think it's in great shape. I could tell that they didn't power clean the paint, right? The curb appeal, let's take a look at the curb appeal real quick, right? They have this big overgrown juniper, I think, a nice elm tree, but there's no flowers. It's just kind of meh. You can tell that it hasn't been painted or washed. Okay, they have a nice new painted kitchen. I don't know if it's new or not. New floors. But there's no way that this house is going to sell for 1.7 now. I can tell you that right now. Get it's stainless steel, but it's the cheapest version of stainless steel you can get. Guys, if you're going to do stainless steel and you're going to flip a house, put something decent in there, right? And I can tell you straight up, it's a major pet peeve of mine. You probably don't know this. Let me move over here. You see when you see these controls on the back of the oven, the little huda hada up there, that just tells me that it's like the lowest end, lowest grade. You want an oven where you have the controls on the front and there's no back. That I don't know. I don't know anything else about that other than there we go. Other than that is just a huge indicator to me that they went cheap, right? And look, can't have 4 pictures of a sink, guys. Just don't. And that is ridiculous. That's just cheesy ass staging. Okay, we can have 4 pictures, 5 pictures, of 7 pictures of the plant, the plastic plant there. And look, I can guarantee you that that's going to be a big ding right there eventually. Whoever installed that over had a nice little overlip. You don't need a picture of the closets, guys. Nobody cares about the closets. All right. So obviously, this house needs a little bit of work. If you buy a house, you flip it, you better be careful about what you do to it and how you position it and how you price it. Just want to let you out there, let you know. Last Gatos house of the week. Guys, this one's beautiful. 5-bedroom, 4-bath, built in 2000. It's been on market 30 days, Los Gatos. And the reason why I picked this one is because I don't know why they made it 2000. I don't think it's 2000. This is a 100-year-old house. Look at this, just the floor plan, the look and feel. This is a 100-year-old house. They have a detached garage, which I don't have a problem with, especially since it's a Victorian. This is downtown Los Gatos, guys. There's only 10 photos on this. Here's why I like it, because you can walk to university. You can walk to all the restaurants. Is it overpriced? I think it's overpriced. Even though it's 3,300 square feet, they're asking a premium for a house that still needs a little bit of work. Yeah, maybe they painted it, but look, the kitchen, the bathroom is original. The laundry room is original. So when you look at this house, the only added value is 1, it's in Los Gatos, 2, it's walking distance to University and to Main Street. It's on market almost 30 days. And I can tell you that we're going to be seeing a price reduction here pretty quick on that one. All right. When you go to sell your house and you have reasons to get rid of stuff, right? And I tell people this all the time. When you move, your couch might not necessarily fit in your living room that you're moving into. It might be bigger, might be smaller, might not fit the square versus a rectangle, what have you. My intention is when I move is I'm just going to get rid of everything, whether I throw it away, give it away, sell it, what have you. I'm going to burn it. I might have a big bonfire in the middle of La Colina Park. I intend on getting rid of stuff. I'm getting rid of tools now. Not that I plan on moving, but I just don't use my tools all the time. So I don't need them. So if somebody borrows it, I just let them keep it. Right? That's my mindset. My mindset is, I'm 55 right now. I have 10 more years. And in time, I'm not going to need all the stuff that I have. Am I going to keep my camera? Yeah. Am I going to keep my drone? Probably. Am I going to keep my kids' shoes? Yeah. But everything else, I don't need. I don't need all this stuff here. Yeah. Anyway, what do I need? I need to get rid of stuff. Right. And when I was younger, I collected and accumulated stuff. I get stuff that I need, like this microphone. I don't know if you can see it. See this microphone right here. I use this every day, right? If I stopped using it, I'll get rid of it. If you haven't used it in over a year, you probably don't need it. If you have magazines that are older than a year, unless they're collectibles and you're collecting magazines, God bless. What I would suggest you do is look at what you haven't touched in the last year and consider giving it away or throwing it away or selling it on eBay. And if you don't want to do the hassle of selling it on eBay, there's consignment stores out there that'll do it for you. When I tell people when they're selling their house, make it easy on yourself. Do one room a day, right? Or do one room every couple days. Get a bunch of boxes, figure out what pile you're going to have. Throw away, give away, sell, bonfire, right? Do one room at a time. That way it's not overwhelming because you can start in the office and go to the bedroom, then go to the guest bedroom, then go to the bathroom, and on and on. And all of a sudden you do one room a day. And before you know it, it's done. I want to say I want to have like 10, 12 rooms in this house. It'd take me a couple of weeks to go through it and get rid of everything and get rid of old documents and old photos and what have you. Just looking at my photo albums right there. I have toner for my printer that I need to put into the recycle, and just stuff that just lags around. I have a guitar that I can get rid of. I can give it away. I can go take it to the school and let them have it. And because I wanted to play it, but I just don't use it. So make it easy as possible. When you do move, whether you move and you're empty nesting, you're downsizing, or you're moving to another location for work, you're relocating, less is better. Because here's the thing. How much is your couch worth today? Today. Mine is like 15, 20 years old. It's beat up, has kid stuff all over it, dog stuff all over it, food, you name it. It's not worth anything. It's worth fodder for my bonfire. That's basically it. I'm using it, still comfortable, love it, but I'm not going to move it. I am not going to move it, right? When I move, that is staying behind. This desk probably will stay up. I'm going to give this to somebody that will appreciate it. My bed, I'm limping my bed along because it's old, it's crusty. The mattress is newer, but the bed frame is old, it's broken. I've fixed it, I've maintained it, I've repaired it, but I will not be moving that. I will not be moving it. It will be bonfire fodder. So if you're thinking about moving, or if you're thinking about doing it, or you just need something to do, think about downsizing your house. Now, downsizing is a huge alert or a red flag or a green flag saying you're thinking about moving. But you know what? Sometimes when you do different things, like get rid of stuff, it becomes freeing. It becomes more open. You realize you don't need all this stuff. And I can tell you this for a fact because I'm selling a few houses with people or that are children of parents that have had years of collecting stuff. And my parents do it, and my aunt and uncle do it. And for the most part, I kind of do it. I never got into collectibles. I just don't see the value in it unless you're going to turn around and sell it. And if you're at the age where you're like, I don't need this stuff anymore, turn around and sell it. Let somebody else appreciate it, enjoy it. I have a Star Trek Next Generation Data figurine that I don't know how I found it one day. It was just like 30 years ago, and it's in my closet somewhere. I could probably sell that for what, $5, $6, $10. I don't know. Let somebody else enjoy it. Okay, enough of that. Today's highs and lows of the Santa Clara County. Highest sold prices. Let's get into this real quick. Do this for you. There we go. That's better. Highest sold price is $9,850. The lowest sold price is $800,000. A couple of weeks ago, we saw one that sold for under $600,000. Yeah. So the going rate is now that. The average price in Santa Clara County is now $2 million. The highest home for sale is $29 million, and the lowest sales price is 525,000. 525,000, guys. This one over here is gone, I think. Yeah, that one's pending, so we'll see how that one sells, and we'll see how this one sells. So the smaller ones sell pretty quick. And believe me, when you look at those, you're like, oh, I could totally buy that. They're not the greatest houses. And typically who pick those up are investors that are going to either flip them or rent them out or sell them to Open Door. So take it that way. Right now we have 1,000 homes for sale, single family homes, 1,000 single family homes for sale in Santa Clara County. We need to be double that. And that's the reason why houses continue to go up. But pricing is important. Okay. Today we talked about price reductions, Los Gatos Home of the Week, downsizing, and highs and lows of Santa Clara County. I'm Vito with Abitano. We'll see you out there.